Pilots never say the letter A, never B, never C, because at 35,000 feet, one misheard letter can cost lives. Today, I'm going to tell you everything about why. World War II, radio technology was new and unreliable, overstatic B and D, M and N, completely indistinguishable. One misheard order cost lives, so NATO created a solution that changed aviation forever. The NATO Phonetic alphabet. A is Alpha, B is Bravo, C is Charlie. Each letter gets one unique word, impossible to mishear over static. Now let me take you through every single one A to Z. All right, let's go through all 26, A to Z, one by one. A is Alpha. It comes from the first letter of the Greek alphabet, the beginning, the very first word every pilot learns to say. B is Bravo. Yes, the exact same word you shout at the end of a great performance. In the sky, it simply means the letter B. C is Charlie, just a common English name, but in aviation, it's one of the most clearly distinguishable sounds in the entire phonetic alphabet. D is Delta, named after the Greek letter and the triangular shape where rivers meet the sea. You probably know it as an airline name too. E is Echo, like a sound bouncing back from a mountain wall, clear, distinct, and impossible to confuse with any other letter. F is Foxtrot, named after the elegant ballroom dance popular in the early 1900s. The rhythm of the word itself almost sounds like dance steps. G is Golf, the sport, simple, clean, unmistakable, probably the easiest word in the entire NATO phonetic alphabet to remember. H is Hotel, the exact same hotel you sleep in. But at 35,000 feet, it has nothing to do with the combination, it simply means the letter H. I is India, the country. The letter I was chosen carefully because it could easily be confused with the number 1. India makes it unmistakable. J is Juliet, Shakespeare's most famous heroine. From the balcony of Verona all the way to the cockpit of a Boeing 777. K is Kilo, as in kilogram, a word that represents precision and exact measurement, perfectly appropriate for an alphabet built on absolute clarity. L is Lima, the capital city of Peru, a South American city whose name now lives in the vocabulary of every pilot on Earth. M is Mike, and interestingly, Mike is also the informal term for microphone, a word perfectly suited for radio communication. N is November, the 11th month of the calendar year, a word everyone knows, making it impossible to confuse with any other letter. O is Oscar, named after the famous Academy Award trophy. Hollywood's most glamorous symbol now lives in every pilot's everyday vocabulary. P is Papa, Father, the warmest, most human word in the entire phonetic alphabet. Even at 35,000 feet, pilots are someone's papa. Q is Quebec, the Canadian province. Q is one of the trickiest letters to pronounce clearly, so a well-known city name was chosen to eliminate all ambiguity. R is Romeo, J is Juliet. Shakespeare's greatest love story is permanently embedded in the language of global aviation. S is Sierra, from Spanish, meaning a saw-toothed mountain range, as sharp and unmistakable as the peaks it's named after. T is Tango, Argentina's most passionate dance, the second dance name in the phonetic alphabet after Foxtrot. Aviation and dance have more in common than you'd think. U is Uniform. The uniform represents standardization, perfectly fitting for an alphabet whose entire purpose is to standardize communication globally. V is Victor, victory, triumph, born from the same World War II era that created this entire phonetic alphabet. One of the most powerful words in the sequence. W is whiskey, the actual drink, arguably the most surprising word in the entire NATO phonetic alphabet, from the bar to the cockpit. X is X-ray, the medical scan. X is one of the most ambiguous letters to pronounce clearly, so a universally known word was chosen to eliminate all confusion. Y is Yankee, representing American culture globally. From the baseball diamond to the flight deck, Yankee now belongs to pilots of every nationality. Z is Zulu, named after the Zulu people of South Africa. And here's the remarkable fact. Zulu also means UTC, the universal time standard used by every pilot on Earth. The last letter carries the biggest responsibility. Alpha to Zulu, all 26 words. This single system keeps every sky on Earth safe every single day. And now you speak the language of pilots? One misheard letter can cost everything. That's why these 26 words were created. This isn't just an alphabet, it's a safety system that protects every flight, every day, everywhere. Next episode, I'll show you exactly how pilots use this alphabet in real ATC communication. Real examples, real transmissions. You won't want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching. Your subscription and likes are what keep Flight Code flying. See you in the next one. Said.